Hi guys, I'm back with a new video. In today's video, I will share with you the happenings around Hyderabad city across all the four directions, east, west, north, south, and how is the sentiment currently? Is it the right time to invest or not? If yes, where should we invest and what should be a strategy? So let's learn that in this video. So let me start with the western part of Hyderabad, which is Mumbai Highway, right? So let me share my screen and then I'll talk about the current happenings around Hyderabad. Now, this news was recently trending. It was about KTR visiting Zahirabad area to inaugurate MG Automotive EV Park, right? So that's where KTR went, and you can see the news here. Telangana government to set up Center of Excellence for Automobile Engineering in Zahirabad. So you can see this news. Telangana government will set up a Center of Excellence for Automobile Engineering at Zahirabad. It will train local youth in automobile segment to help them find employment with players like Mahindra, MG, One Moto, etc., etc. Right. So launching the MG Automotive Z Park at Hyderabad, which is Telangana's first plug-and-play e-park, Ramarao said that the new COE will be named after the President of India, that's okay, Abdul Kalam. Telangana government is in talks with UK-based universities to be a partner in this. Right. So if you see, a lot of hype is being there across that Mumbai highway because of that names and Hyderabad. So if you see here, Telangana electric vehicles will be the future in the view of the targets to reduce carbon emissions. Most automobile players have already started working on electric and hybrid solutions. The future of world transportation will be sustainable mobility, and the difference between conventional vehicles and electric vehicles is that the later complete. So you can read this news. Hyderabad is emerging as a hub for not just automobiles but EV vehicles, is what he said. Right? That's what KTR said. And Amit Mohan Kamath, MD of MG Group, said Telangana state's EV policy gave impetus to EV industry. He said that he said it employs about 1,500 people. So far, its plant in Telangana delivered 1.25 lakh buses and special coaches, right? So what I understand is a lot of effort is being taken. And you can see here Mahindra Group reached the 3 lakh mark in tractor production from Zahirabad plant. So a lot of this good news around Zahirabad, around NIMS is going on. And the focus is Telangana should become a hub for electric vehicle manufacturing. And if you see the NIMS, whole proposal of NIMS is to create, NIMS is nothing but National Investment Manufacturing Zone, to create a hub, okay, Make in India initiative, to make it an automotive hub and all these heavy industries hub, right? So, and keeping EV in mind, I think this is going to happen quite fast. And you can see that a lot of this EV park launch and there's MGs in news and COE Center of Excellence by Telangana government. So this all initiatives are a part of that, is what I understand. So Zahirabad NIMS is creating a lot of hype in this Mumbai highway. If you can see Sadashivpet, right? Sadashivpet has grown leaps and bounds. In fact, if you remember, I've recently spoken to Vikram in one of the videos. He was mentioning that the price rise is almost around 100% in last 1.5 years. So if you are buying something at 1.5 CR per acre, now you're buying at 3.5 or more than 3 CR per acre, right? That's how the market is in Sadashivpet, and it's not less in Hyderabad as well. Even in Hyderabad, people are selling plots at 15,000 per square yard, right? And even till Bidar, right now we are acquiring some lands in Bidar. I think I shared with some of you in my community tab that we are doing a community farm project in Bidar. So there also we are acquiring lands in acres, and even there we can see a price rise. So because of this NIMS, because of this Hyderabad, you will see price rise from Sadashivpet, from Zahirabad till Bidar. Bidar is also equidistance from NIMS as Hyderabad is, as Sadashivpet is. So you will experience a lot of this price hype in these three areas. And problem is a lot of competition is already there in that area, and getting cheap plots is a big challenge. What I would recommend is if you're planning to buy something in the western part of Hyderabad, try to buy less price, okay? Try to buy cheap. Don't get stuck in more than 10,000 per square yard, okay? Because it is a mid-term and long-term investment, because NIMS will take at least 7 to 8 years of time, and even the regional link road will take around 5+ years as well, right? So keeping that 5+ years of vision, I would recommend you buying something less than 10,000 rupees per square yard or buying acres. Okay, we are trying to do something in Bidar where we are trying to sell less than 15 lakhs per acre, right? So if you are interested, you can reach out regarding that opportunity, which is a great opportunity, very close to highway. Otherwise, try to invest in close to Hyderabad or close to Sadashpet in less than 10,000 rupees per square yard, close to the highways, right? That should be your mindset. So West is actually booming. Talking about Mokila Shankarpalli triangle, that place has stagnated, is what I can tell. Okay, let me open Google Maps because that's also the western part of Hyderabad where a lot of movement was there once upon a time. But now what I'm seeing is because of this 111 Geo news announcement, I can see that hype which was there before that has come down. The reason is, first of all, the price have saturated there. People 35,000, 40,000 is not a price where you buy plots for investment, isn't it? It's a place where you settle down at that price point. Like people who want to build a house only are going to buy. And apart from that, because of the 111 Geo news, a lot of lands got open. Like a lot of the lands, in fact, which is not so clear yet right now, because it is 111 Geo is lifted, but there is no master plan which defines which land will be useful and which land will be still in green zone. So you can see this triangle, right? So from this Patancheru, Shankarpalli triangle, as you can see here, this whole triangle, as of now, it has come to a halt because a lot of lands before Mokila has become free right now, and after Shankarpalli, a lot of this lands till Chimandlari has become free. But still, there is no clarity on which lands will be green zone and which land will be useful for plotting or for housing. So there is a wait and watch situation right now in the triangle. So there is a stagnation at around 30,000, 35,000 per square yard, and there is nothing much happening. So if you are talking about investing in the west of Hyderabad, the most appealing option right now is Mumbai Highway. And I won't recommend you going beyond Shankarpalli at this moment because the Jankatala, Mominpet, Chimaldari has literally come to a halt because of this 111 news. Right? So a lot of assumptions and perceptions, uncertainty is there. So I would recommend, if you want to be sure about your investment, try to invest towards Mumbai Highway. Okay, if you are planning to build something like for the consumption, maybe till Isnapur you can go. Okay, till Rudraram you can go, or till Chitkul on the right side, Indresam, those areas you can explore if you want to build something. Otherwise, just for investment purpose, you can go to Sadashipet, even Zairabad, even till Bidar, if your investment vision is 5 years to 10 years. So that's about the western part of Hyderabad. What is happening towards the west, I've shared with you, right? Now coming to the southern part of Hyderabad, which is the Bangalore Highway. Now, in the Bangalore Highway, couple of news. The first important news was the Chinnajiyar Swami Ashramam. So, Chinnajiyar Swami Ashramam was inaugurated, and a lot of hype we have seen in that 2 months to 3 months when Modi visited. I have seen appreciation of almost around 20%, 25% in that area in last 3 months. And all the lands, good projects is what I'm talking, which were available, got sold out very quickly in that period, 2 months, 3 months period where Modi visited, right? So that Statue of Equality has created a lot of hype. And what I've heard is My Home has already started some groundwork for the projects for villas and apartments. So now how true is that news? I don't know, but this is insider information which I'm hearing from people that inside already work has started. Right, and Timmapur surroundings, even Vasavi is constructing. I think they have sold right now. In Timmapur surroundings, even Vasavi has sold commercial plots at 50,000 per square yard. Right, so in that area, and apart from that, that Bangalore highway is becoming a 8-lane highway. So that extension work till Kothur is already started. And that is creating hype. And apart from that, Microsoft data center was recently announced that area. And somehow there is a natural appreciation in that area because the West is getting saturated. Because there is nothing much to invest in the West. Still, which is affordable and closer to the financial district is the southern part of Hyderabad. So in Bangalore highway, there is a natural appreciation because of Chinnajiyar Swami Ashramam, because of the highway getting expanded, because of this Microsoft data center in Shadnagar and in Kottur. So there's a natural hype in that area, and still you can get some nice projects around 10,000, 20,000 per square yard, okay, till Shadnagar area, right? So that's a decent investment. If you are looking to invest in this area, around Timmapur, Maheshwaram surroundings, 15 to 20,000 is what is the best price to invest. If you are investing towards Shadnagar, maybe 10 to 12,000 should be the right price range according to me if you're investing in this area, right? If you want cheaper plots, you have to go till Balnagar and even till Jachirla. A lot of companies are doing projects even that far, right? So I've shown a couple of projects in this highway as well. A lot of you would have seen my videos. So right now, Bangalore highway is also doing good. There is a movement in this highway, and this is going to grow because West is not affordable and available anymore. So people are shifting towards the southern part of Hyderabad. Now coming to the Sri Salem Highway, it is Pharmacity hype, which was there for quite a long time. Okay, Maheshwaram we can consider under Bangalore and Sri Salem Highway both. So Maheshwaram is also doing good. Even Tukuguda is doing good, but beyond that, Kadtal, Kandukur, all those areas, right? So it has come to a little stagnation point right now because there is no movement in Pharmacity. Once upon a time, there was a lot of movement. Last year, if you observe, okay, even in Yacharam area, which is Sagar Highway, and even in Sri Salem Highway, there's a lot of hype. But now that somehow that hype is subsiding because there is not much concrete work which is happening in that area, right? So because of that, there is a wait and watch situation, and nothing much is happening. Ideally, honestly speaking, in the Sri Salem Highway, government is doing some projects towards the Sagar Highway. That is something which is creating hype. But apart from that, there is nothing much natural hype as such, I would say, towards the Sagar Highway. Now coming to Vijayawada Highway, there is nothing, honestly speaking, happening there. It is as usual highway. Few near Chotuppal, there are some HND layouts which are doing good. But apart from that, it is not so appealing, not so great, and it was like that from last few years, right? So still Chotuppal is doing good. Now coming to the northern part of Hyderabad, which is I would say towards maybe Dundigal and even Medchal area, right? Now coming to this Gundla Pochampalli, okay, and then Medchal area, especially talking about the Medchal area, because of this Kompalli IT cells, you can see this Kompalli IT towers, right? In February, this got inaugurated. Now, because of this, there is a lot of hype in this northern part of Hyderabad. Like till Kalakal, even till Tupran, forget about Tupran, even till Chegunta, people are selling around 12,000, 13,000 per square yard after crossing regional ring road. So same hype which is there in the western part of Hyderabad, we are experiencing in the northern part of Hyderabad, even after Tupran till Chegunta, right? So in fact, PMR is doing a couple of good projects in Chegunta. I think I've shown you one of the farmland projects of Tripura Inland. So they're doing a lot of projects are there till Chegunta right now. And there is an actual appreciation here because of that IT Kompally says. Now, how true is that? How justified is that hype? I don't know. But even in Medshell, if you want to buy something right now, it is minimum 30,000 per square yard, right? So Kompally says, I hope it materializes so that, and I think Aparna is also doing some project in that area. A lot of these big corporates are also doing projects in that area. So there is a natural hype in the northern part of Hyderabad. So West is good, doing great in terms of Mumbai Highway. North is doing good, but it's expensive. South is doing very good, and it is most affordable right now. Sagar Highway, Sri Salem Highway are to a point where nothing much is happening. Okay, Vijayawada Highway is as normal as it was in the past. Coming to Karimnagar route or Mancherial route, even in Shamirpet area surroundings, there is not so great movement as such. There is no hype as such. People from that side of Telangana are preferring to buy there, and there is a normal movement as it was in the past. Nothing great hype. Coming to the Warangal Highway, even in Warangal Highway, there is some hype because of Yadgiri Gutta Temple and the AIMS Hospital in BV Nagar. And till Aler and even till Janagaon, people are selling plots. But the problem with Warangal Highway is it is on the opposite direction of the IT hub, right? So even though there is IT in Ghatkesar area, but still that is still not catching up as it was supposed to. Who are from the Warangal district, who stay close by to Warangal area, they are buying plots here because of the hype of Yadgiri Gutta, right? And the AIMS BB Nagar. And there are a lot of expansion plan which AIMS has in BB Nagar. So I don't know when it's going to manifest, but still, okay, there is a natural hype there and people are buying plots there as well. Is it great? I won't say it's great. It is good. They're doing average business is going on in that area. And would I recommend buying there? If you are from Warangal route, if you feel that, okay, that is going to hype, Yadgiri Gutta is going to hype that area, you can think of investing there. So overall, if you ask my opinion, I would say, let me stop screen. Overall, if you ask my opinion, what I would say is still West is doing good, but yeah, Mumbai Highway is where you should bet your money. And I would say plan it midterm and long term, 5 years and 10 years down the line. Try to acquire in acres or try to acquire less than 10,000 rupees per square yard. That should be a target first thing. Invest. Otherwise, South is also appealing. If you want to buy something to settle down, West is already occupied. It's very expensive. South, around Timmapur, Maheshwaram area, is still a place where you can commute to financial district in less than an hour. Those can be areas where you can invest around 15,000 to 20,000 per square yard. If you want to invest less than that, you can go till Balnagar. Even Jachela is fine because the road is good. People are going to Jachela. So you can invest around 5,000, 7,000 per square yard till Balnagar and Jachela. Srisalam Highway, Sagar Highway, it is little stagnant right now. Vijayawada Highway is okay. People who are from that side, Vijayawada Guntur are buying there. Warangal Highway is fine if you are from Warangal side and you prefer buying something there so that you can access it, then you can buy there. And north part of Hyderabad, which is doing really great, by the way, Metchal area, Kalakal, Tupran, till Masaipet, even Chegunta, those areas are doing really good. But I believe it's a little hyped right now. People who bought 3 years ago in that area are very happy right now. But entering now can be a little risky, is what I feel. So overall, if you ask me, west, south, and north, these can be your choices. And try to plan your investments 5 to 10 years down the line if it is not for immediate consumption. So first preference is acres. If you want, we can help you with our project, which is in Bidar. Otherwise, less than 10,000 rupees per square yard, we have some options in Mumbai Highway, we can help you. Second, in Shadnagar area or in Timapur, Maheshwaram area, we have a lot of options, we can help you if you're looking for something mid-term or long-term. And even in northern part of Hyderabad, we can guide you. So in the description box, there are numbers. You can reach out to those numbers. My team will be more than happy to guide. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon in a new video. Till then, take care.